If there is a map rotation system, why is there no killer rotation system? Seriously, I'm done facing the same killers back to back to back to back. Last week I've only faced Myers, this week Kaneki is back. Or I don't know, create a system to incentivize playing different killers so there's some actual reason for diversity. It's just very frustrating to be facing the same 5 killers with an almost 50 character roster. And I know I don't normally do this, but this comment under the post intrigued me and I wanted to include it for the discussion. Remember, if you want more killer varieties, start advocating for bad killers to be buffed. And I don't normally do this either, but before I start the discussion, please go follow my Twitch. It's written right here. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of the month, which is my birthday, and the 2-year anniversary of me streaming. So please help me get there. I think I'm at like 857 right now. Okay. So I don't necessarily think that there should be a killer rotation system or like any system that allows survivors to choose the killer they go up against or choose which killers to not go up against, because that would just make it really hard for certain killers to find games like Kaneki or Clown, or even killers with like valid reasons for phobias or disabilities. And obviously these are errors in design. It is on behavior to make those killers fun to face or make them not trigger certain phobias or disabilities. But the solution there is not to give survivors that kind of power over a trial. However, like I said, I included that comment for a reason, and I think it's kind of disingenuous to pretend that the only reason we see these same killers over and over is because of the lack of strength of other killers. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely killers that need buffs. Every C and D tier killer needs some level of buffing. But there are plenty of strong killers that people don't play. Like Krazu, Artist, Plague even has a pretty low pick rate, Houndmaster because of her bugs, same with Twins, Singularity. The list goes on and on. A killer being strong isn't enough reason for somebody to want to play them. If that were true, then Krazu would have a much higher pick rate than Ghostface. So do I think a lot of the killer roster needs buffs? For sure. But they also need to be fun to play as and against. If anything, I'd argue that's more important than the killer being strong.